force and fire. That's how security forces responded minutes after the Egyptian Prime Minister promised no violence will be used. Protesters didn't expect much from a man whose very choice as head of cabinet was the main reason behind their sit-in. Still, what he had to say disappointed many.
What we're having today is not a revolution, it's an attack against the revolution. I told the youth that I have met more than 350 of you on 11 days, and they are youth from this country. I've met them and I've told them this is a government to rescue the revolution of the 25th of January.
But there was no rescue for these protesters who continued battling the military for a second day in a row. The violence spread from the cabinet and parliament buildings into Tahrir Square, where the revolution began. Security forces stepped up their campaign after government buildings, including a historic research center, was set on fire in the Mili. State television broadcast live footage of the violence. It gave the same line as military officials, that the protesters were simply carrying out acts of vandalism. No reference was made to security forces attacking other media. But whatever Egyptians were being told on state television, with those on the ground, the ugliness they've witnessed firsthand is indisputable.
Indisputable, too, is the fact that the military council is gradually losing political ground. Already, a new civilian advisory council it had appointed to hear relations between the army and the protest movement has suspended its work. The question now is whether the men in uniform will change their ways and if there's even will to do so. Rageh, Al Jazeera, Cairo.